everybody. It's a large Labrador day here in the big land. It's cold, but it's sunny. Not a whole lot of wind, about -20 with the wind chill today. It's a good day to go up and try and experiment with a new shelter that I've never made before. And I can't say I've seen anybody else build it. It's just something I've been wanting to try. And it's going to be about using minimum gear and trying to get out of the wind and stay warm as quickly as possible. So stay with me as we give it a try. So as I said earlier, I'm going to try to build a little different shelter for me anyway. I've never made one before. It's going to be about trying to get out of the wind and the cold as quickly as possible. And I'm only going to use the basic things. Now I do have a fire steel on me and a little small pocket knife, nothing fancy. And I do have an axe in here, a very short one, not even a long one. And I have my snowshoes. So now let's get started and see how this shapes up. Alright, I'm going to pick this spot here. Normally I would try this maybe back there a little bit further, but I want to get as much light as we can here, just for the camera purposes. So I'll build it in between these two trees here. Okay guys, hope you can see this now. I just dug a hole with one snowshoe. It took me between 12 and 13 minutes to dig this old hole. Now, the snow here in Labrador is powdery, so that makes it a lot easier. Some parts of the road where you don't have a lot of snow, it could obviously be a problem. But in any event, I don't have a tarp, so now we're going to have to do something about this place here. On to the next step. Okay guys, I just cut a couple more dead trees there, and then I cut them down in half again. As you can see, probably figuring out what I'm doing at this point anyway. On the back end here, it's no trouble to pile in boughs back and forth, using the back wall there as well for support. But now that I'm out further, the boughs just kind of want to fall down inside, so I'm going to use those sticks there as support. What do you think, Willow? Shelter building fun? So that didn't take me too long. It took me about 25 minutes to gather those boughs and those two dead trees that you saw there earlier. Which is not bad, but you know, there are a lot of trees here in Labrador. This is not real thick forest, it's the same, it's kind of sparse, but still no trouble to pick out a few boughs off of each tree and find some dead ones in amongst it there. So anyway, we got her set up here now. Down here is where we're going to be sitting, underneath here. So I want to raise it up with some boughs down there as well, so we're not sitting on the ground. And so that'll be the next step that we'll look after now. Alright, so guys, it's been 42 minutes now since I started this, from the beginning when I got here. And already I got this top done. I dug the hole and I made the place for me to sit here. And I also threw some up on the back. I just thought about that when I was at it. So I could lodge my back, rest my back up against here without actually touching the snow. So it's getting late in the day. The sun is starting to go down. So we don't have a lot of time left. I'm going to go gather some dry wood now and get a fire going. Nice old dead one there. I'll take that one. I think Willow's already gone in. Hey Willow. You already gone in, are you? We're not ready for fire, almost. Now, as much as I look around here, I can't find any birch trees whatsoever, which would be wonderful for starting a fire. So I'm going to be, but there's lots of spruce here, and all the spruce, there's lots of this old man's beard, we call it here. That stuff takes the spark pretty good, as long as it's not too wet. So we're going to collect some of that now. Hey guys, I just cut a bunch of firewood now, so I gotta cut some more afterwards, but right now I'm gonna see if I can get this fire going. Okay, this is cheap old fire steel. Costs like $5 or $6. Princess Auto here in Canada. Well, it's pretty comfortable, I must say. Again, the point of this shelter is speed, because I was only an hour from start to finish. That was building everything and collecting a fair bit of wood. And, you know, as we sit here, I can feel lots of heat from the fire, and no wind can get in here whatsoever. You know, even if the fire goes out, at least we're protected from the wind, you know, a good bit. If the wind comes in that way, I could always have some more boughs, I guess, or a couple of trees to throw out there, but I can't even feel any draft coming down from up here, so this is working pretty good. It's not about comfort, it's not about, you know, lying down and sleeping space like that. It's about getting somewhere quickly to survive, and right now I can tell even that Willow is experiencing the heat, and after all the last hour or so, I think she's happy to be here too. Looking out from here, that fire is about 5 feet away from us. It may look closer when you're up top there, but down here, when we're set right back here, it's about 5 feet away. So it's not close enough to burn our clothes or anything like that, or catch this, or catch the top of the lean-to on fire or anything. It's not close enough for that. But at the same time, it's providing enough heat in here that it's warming it up here a fair bit, actually. Looking at this in here now, you know, this, you know, if you were here overnight, obviously you're gonna get sleepy and you're gonna want to have a nap. I'm telling you, there's no trouble at all for the two of us to kick back here and have a nap. No problem. Brought along this thermometer, and I have the probe. The probe is right there, and right now it's 5.8 degrees Celsius in here. It was minus 18 earlier when I tested with this thermometer. That's base temperature now. It's about minus 20 with the wind. So yeah, it's it's dropped down to 3.7. But yeah, so that's not bad. You're looking at 5 degrees. That's quite tolerable. Let's see if it increases now with the as this wood catches on here. 7.5. Now that's warming up a bit. The wood's starting to catch on and burn a little better. Anyway, guys, that's it for us this time. Right now it's showing 10.2 degrees Celsius, so quite warm. Certainly survivable. 10 degrees on any given day is good and warm. I don't even have my outside coat on in here now, so it's certainly tolerable. If I had a tarp, this would have been almost, you know, it would have been at least 2/3 faster. I wouldn't have to collect any of these boughs. Just put that tarp right over the top here, and I would have already had a nice waterproof shelter. But in any event, with minimal gear like this, within an hour, you can be sitting here pretty warm. So it seems successful, guys. I always wanted to give this little shelter a try, and now that I've tried it, I'm liking it. So thanks for sticking around, and we'll catch you on the next video for sure. Take care, everybody.